Hi, this is Matt once again. We're back to another video, and this is a paid request for Bronson. Thank you so much for that. For those interested, requesting any type of videos, whether it be a topic, a tier list, a ranking, a review, or re-review, thought streams, commentaries, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. I do have a CashApp as well. Links are down in the info box that I will get to as soon as I possibly can. And he wanted me to do a video on my top 3 favorite Val Kilmer roles or Val Kilmer films. Because they're different, because if I say the top 3 favorite films he's in, I like them not because of him, there's other reasons I like. Like for me, I think my favorite film he was in would be Heat, a Michael Mann film. Now Val Kilmer did fine, but the reason I put it up there is not because of Val Kilmer, it's because of Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and the crazy cast, and the wonderful ending, and the scope of it all. So I decided to center on his roles. Now, I haven't talked about Val Kilmer since he passed away. Because to be honest, I didn't know what to say. Do I like films he's been in and him and his performances? Sure. Was he an all-time favorite of mine? No. Did I follow his career? Oh, when's he going to do another movie? No. When I heard about his behavior on films, it just kind of turned me off. Whether it be getting in fights with Joe Schumacher on Batman Forever, whether it be all the stuff going on with him on the island of Dr. Moreau, and there's always that story with the cigarette and the ashes and the guy's either his ear or his hair. It just, the way he would treat people poorly on that film, how there's consistent bit of business where he was not the best to work with. Adam Marcus did a film called Conspiracy, and he mentioned how he was the worst actor he ever worked with, and even made an actress cry. And he just seemed like a guy that was just very difficult to work with, was a pain in the ass. And I'm like, I didn't want to say any of that when he just recently passed away, and so I didn't really... I'm like, oh, that's too bad. But that's kind of all my thoughts were. That's why, I mean, it's not somebody I was passionate about as a fan. But when I looked at his filmography, there are quite a few films of his I like. Top Secret, Real Genius, I like Top Gun, I like Willow. Thunderheart, I think, is a bit underrated. Tombstone, Your True Romance, etc. I would say my favorite roles of his, and I don't mind his Batman or his Bruce Wayne, and I don't love Batman Forever. I think it has a lot of issues. I don't even know if I liked the film. I don't think it's that great of a movie, to be honest. Batman Forever, it's better than Batman and Robin. It's better. I'd rather watch it than the Chris Nolan trilogy. But Batman Forever, I just don't think it's that great of a movie. I don't. It has a good soundtrack. Hold Me, Throw Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me. There's some good stuff to it, but I don't love the film. I liked it more as a kid. Nowadays, it just seems it's just very pretty goofy, and but Val Kilmer's trying. I mean, I don't mind his performance. Jim Carrey's bit, he is over the top, and there's the fun over the top I did enjoy, like Ace Ventura, and then there's the over the top. There's like like the Grinch, or the Mask, which I'm like, okay, it's a little too much even for me. Nicole Kidman's hot. I don't think she gives that good of a performance in the movie, though. Tommy Lee Jones, cashing a paycheck. He's having a little bit of fun, to be fair, but I mean, I remember that when he's in the bank vault, and that, I don't know who this actor is, but this actor, he was like on Mars with his acting. He thought he was on Anna West Batman. Oh my God, it's acid! It's acid! Like, he's like, dude, are you trying to be like Don Knotts? That guy always stuck out to me with how fucking shitty his performance was. Chris O'Donnell was there. I mean, take it or leave it. So that's what I mean. I'm very lukewarm on the film. I don't hate the film, Batman Forever, but I'm very lukewarm. But yeah, I looked at Top Secret, A Real Genius. I enjoy, like I mentioned. The Real McCoy, I was not a fan of. The Doors, I don't remember anything about. The Hound Dr. Moreau was embarrassing. Ghost of the Darkness was decent. The Saint was very forgettable. Honestly, the stuff he did later in the 2000s, other than the Salton Sea was there, I didn't mind it. Mindhunters, Tis Tis Bane Bane was a lot of fun. Deja Vu I liked. He's fine in Bad Lieutenant Port Call New Orleans, but he's not in it that much. And a lot of films I never even heard of. I mean, I forgot he was in The Snowman. I forgot he was in Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Never saw the documentary Val. Never saw it. I forgot there was a documentary on him. But okay, if I'm thinking like favorite roles of his, I'm going to go with number one. Doc Holliday, Tombstone. Easily my favorite role he's done. That's a movie we have so much good people in it. Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, Michael Biehn, Powers Booth, even like a young Billy Bob Thornton, where Kurt Russell slaps the shit out of him. To be in that cast and steal the movie takes something. Talent. And Val Kilmer did as Doc Holliday. I'll be your Huckleberry. He just oozed Doc Holliday. He was comfortable with the role of this guy who's got the sickness. But even though he's sick, he could use a gun like no other. And each time he's on screen, you just gravitate towards him. He had the right look. He had the right presence. He just did a fantastic job as Doc Holliday. So that easily would be number one for me for Val. Performance-wise. And Tombstone's a damn good movie, too. Number two for favorite roles, Mad Mardigan. I don't mind Willow, but I do think Val is the best thing in that movie. You know, like I said, Willow, I don't watch it all the time. It's not a film I rewatch much. I do like the score by James Horner. Some of the special effects are interesting. Warwick Davis is okay, but I'm not like a huge Warwick Davis guy. Honestly, I hate to say it, I would probably like that film more if it was about Mad Mardigan. And like if the movie was called Mad Mardigan and it was about him and going on this journey, this fantasy, I probably like the film more. And I hate to say it, I don't really care about the Willow character in Willow. I mean, it's fine. He's fine. I'll put it this way. He's fine, but I don't love his character. I much prefer Mad Mardigan because Val Kilmer's just funny and suave and peck, come on, peck. And the action scenes with the sword and the adventure quality and the sense of humor and him being with the love potion and trying to get in the girl's pants and which I think later became his wife, I think. I don't know if they were together at the time. Was it Joanne Wally? It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, he's a lot of fun as Mad Mardigan. Again, if whenever I watch that film, I'm always looking forward to his scenes the most, his presence the most. Again, I hate to say it, but part of me wishes he was the star and he was the main focus because he was the most interesting person to me. And it was just he was like Han Solo. He was that cool, fun Han Solo type of character like Han Solo was in Star Wars: A New Hope. And I thought Val felt very comfortable in that. And like, okay, this guy could be a leading man material. So Mad Mardigan would be number two from Willow. And then character-wise, number three, I like Top Secret. Real Genius, I remember liking, but I have not seen that film in forever. I need to rewatch that film again someday. I do want to rewatch that film again. But as of right now, I'm going to say uh, Tis Tis Bang Bang, his role in that. The way he plays off, he does Robert Downey Jr., and he's an FBI, but he happens to be gay, but he doesn't care about that. He cares about the job and just how particular he is on certain things. Very fun, unique performance he gave. I have to put that role somewhere in the top three. I have to. Because he just was, him and Robert, like, that's another film that, well, Robert Downey Jr. I liked in the film, but I was always looking forward to when Val Kilmer popped up. I kind of wish they were together even more in the film, because they worked so well as a team. But yeah, Tis Tis Bang Bang. He's a lot of fun in that movie. I'm trying to think. Like I said, I do wish that Val Kilmer's character was in the film even more so than he is. Like, that's how much he really stuck out to me in a good way. So, so for me, again, it would be. I'm so bad with names, damn it. Doc Holliday, Mad Mardigan, and Gay Perry from Tis Tis Bang Bang would be my top three favorite roles. Now, we're talking films he was featured in. Heat would be number one. Tombstone would be in the top three. I don't know what would be the third one. Because like I said, I do like The Ghost of the Darkness. Thunderheart, I do think is perhaps his most underrated one. That's one no one talks about. Was a pretty good flick. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind Top Gun. I was always more of an Iron Eagle fan, but I like Top Gun for what it is. He did a good job as Iceman. And his performance in the new Top Gun Maverick, I mean, was sad but sweet. And that's the last film he did. His character dies, and then he dies. You know, in real life, sadly. No, I mean, it's sad that he went through throat cancer, and more than likely that's what led to his death, pneumonia, because of that stuff. Very sad. Again, I'm kind of sitting there going, no, I mean, it's sad that happens to anybody. But yeah, I didn't talk about because of the reason I said at the beginning where, you know, I didn't really approve of his. Same with Bruce Willis. I didn't really approve of the way they treated people, and you hear these stories consistently enough that where there's smoke, there's fire. But yeah, Val Kilmer did have talent. I mean, Top Secret, Real Genius, Top Gun, Willow, Kill Me Again, I don't remember. The Doors, Thunderheart, Real McCoy, not a fan. Tombstone, True Romance, he played Elvis Presley. Batman Forever, Heat. Island of Dr. Moreau was pretty bad. The Ghost in the Darkness. The Saint, that's probably one of the more disappointing films he did. At First Sight, that was the one where he's blind and then he gets the opportunity to see. Red Planet, I liked him in that movie, but that movie could have and should have been a lot better. That's another one where it was him and Tom Sizemore going head to head with each other. Blind Horizon, never even heard of that. The Missing, I don't remember him being in The Missing. Yeah, some of these I don't remember at all. Mindhunters, he was cool in that. I mean, he's in it only for a little bit. Same with Deja Vu. Some scenes he got to have with Denzel Washington was nice to see. But yeah, I didn't see The Film Conspiracy or Felon or some of this other stuff. Columbus Day I might have seen, but I don't remember a damn thing about it. Same with Streets of Blood. I might have seen that film. I don't remember a thing about it. And he didn't direct the video Hardwired or Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah. He was in the film 5 Days of War with, or at least in a bit role. Anyway, sad to hear what happened. Wish the best to his family and friends. And oh, that's right. He was the voice in the Spider-Man game I played, Edge of Time. I forgot he was in that as. Didn't he voice like the villain? Yeah, the scientist Walter Sloan. I forgot he voiced that. And I remember liking that game. I do. It was kind of like Spider-Man. If it was like kind of like Die Hard. It was all in one building. And you went from 2099 to Spider-Man. Anyway, that's a fun game. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Rest in peace to Val Kilmer. Again, sad to hear, but his films will live on. And that's better, that's the best we could do and say. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.